Hi everyone, welcome back to Choice
Nigerian Meals.
Mother
and son.
My name is Simbo Abeni.
Look at her.
Can you see that?
She started off saying she forgot.
Abike Omo Ibefun Ijebu.
Babette, straight. My name is the 15th letter of the alphabet, including enough apostrophe. Let's cook. What are we cooking today, Mom?
Well, today's meal is dedicated to my mom, my biological mom, which is your grandmother, and the other grandmother, my mother's senior sister.
Oh, wow.
She's late now. Her name is Alhaja Abeni, the late Owoniyi. That's my mom's senior sister, and I happen to be Mama Ibeji, mother of twins, and my second mom was a twin. So that's why I'm dedicating this breakfast meal to her, and you all are going to watch and see why I say I'm dedicating this to her. So now, let's get started.
Let's go.
So, let me tell you what the ingredients are. This, in the Western world, is called block bread. But in Nigeria, we call it pafun or agege bread. We have the eggs, which everybody knows, green pepper, red pepper, onions, just to garnish the eggs with. And on this episode, we'll be having full Nigerian breakfast. Our eggs, when in the Western world, when they say omelette, it's just plain egg. On beat, that's it. Or sunny side up.
Nice.
But when you want real eggs, I'm calling fulling eggs. Because breakfast in Nigeria, you could eat it anytime. Even in the old world, you have breakfast in some restaurant, all day breakfast. So I'm cooking the full-fledged
Can you imagine?
eggs.
Wow.
And you see, all these are going to give my eggs a cushion. You know, like a Dunlop pillow, as we call it in Nigeria. This is going to pop it up.
Dunlop pillow.
Yeah, Dunlop pillow.
Oh my goodness.
So now,
More like, you know how my mom said block bread? This looks like a brick. Don't look like no block, it look like a brick.
well,
Still tasty though.
to fry my eggs, I always prefer olive oil. And these are already garnished in garlic and thyme leaves. So I'll just pour some. Not too much. You don't want your eggs too oily. That's it. You do. This. I'll leave that on low heat while I'm breaking my eggs to cook. I'll wash my hands. For this meal, I'll be using 4 eggs. So there goes 1. You know, I've tried to do this like everywhere does, but each time I did that, half the egg is in the bowl and half is on the floor. So I just prefer using this, the old-fashioned way. Oh, like I said, see, I was trying to do that. There it goes. Here's the next one, the 4th one. I always prefer to use this because it gets, can you see? It beats the egg to what I want and it makes it fluffier. That should do. There are different ways to fry your eggs. You could add all this to it, mix it, or you could add this stage by stage and leave it in there. But today, I'll prefer to use that by adding that stage by stage. I already have my oil. You saw me pouring in the olive oil. I'll scatter my pepper all around. Can you see that? Then I'll add, that was the red pepper. This is the green one, just to give my eggs color. And then I'm adding the onion. So I'll leave that. Beat the egg a little bit more. Then I prefer my eggs spicy. It's optional. You could add chili or anything you want, but I'm going to add, instead of salt, I'll add this. I always prefer, you know, in Nigeria, kosi Maggi, kosobe. We add Maggi into everything except water. So I'll just have a little bit, because I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt. I'll add that. I'll add some black pepper. That should do. Then this white pepper. everything together. And like I said, I want my egg a little bit ready. I put chili, so I'm going to add a little bit of chili. This is very hot. For me, my eggs, I prefer it hot. And this makes it hot and a little bit more colorful rather than the plain old white color of eggs. And this is another thing for garnishing. This just firstly, I prefer that. A little bit, sprinkle it over. You could add it to the eggs or you could add it when your egg is almost done. It's your choice. So now everything together, can you see? I'm just going to pour this all over. Yes. See, I want everything, the egg to go all over this. You know what? I don't want to waste anything, so I'm going to use my hands. See? Hey, can you see a little bit of eggs inside? Yeah, now that's good to go. So when you're cooking your eggs, because I want my egg to be flat and puffy, you don't stir your eggs. That's what I do. You could do it as scrambled or whichever way, but I love my omelette to stay together. So I'll just leave this on low heat to do that. So until when, can you see your eggs? You know when to turn it when it stops running. You can see this still running. So I leave it on low heat, leave it on to cook. Now the eggs, you can see it's no more running. Now it's time to turn it. Can you see what it looks like before turning? See? This is it. Now turn. See? Ooh, this is nice. This looks so nice and pretty. I'll leave the other side to cook. Now back to checking the eggs. It's all cooked on the other side. Can you see it? So what I'm going to do, since it's all ready, I'll turn off the stove and leave this covered so that it doesn't get cold while I show you how to make ginger tea. Everybody loves ginger tea. I love ginger tea, especially with lemon and honey. But to save you some money, you can always make your own ginger tea yourself. To make ginger tea, I'll show you step by step. Now we are all back to making the tea. Mr. O,
Would you like help with, Mom?
I want to show them this lovely ginger tea.
No.
What I do, when you buy ginger, whole ginger, nothing goes to waste by me. This is the skin, the back of the ginger. I scrape all this while I use the ginger itself and grate it to put it in sauces, marinade or anything. But this is very good. This is as good and more authentic ginger tea. So with this, can you see, and what you can do to save this, once you scrape the back of your ginger, freeze it. I just brought this out of the frozen because that keeps it fresh. Always freeze it. Don't leave it in the fridge because it will change color or it wouldn't be as fresh as you want. But this, can you still smell?
Oh, look, even before you put it to my nose,
Yes.
I could see the smell.
So with this, what I do, I'll pour this into my teapot. Can you see? Trying to separate it. You do this more economical and very straightforward for you to use at home. See the ginger? And that's why nothing goes to waste. You can always recycle anything. You recycle this, you recycle food. Then the next thing, I prefer tea leaves.
With my clean hands, Mom, nothing goes to waste, like you said.
Okay.
Boom.
Thank you.
Now I can hear the smell.
I always prefer, yes, you can hear the smell.
I can hear it and I can smell it.
This, I prefer loose tea. You can use your tea bag, but I always prefer loose tea. To this quantity, this should do. A little bit more. That, and that's all you need.
This is for the brewing.
Yes. Could you please get the kettle?
The kettle.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you.
Lead the way with the amount of water, please.
Okay. Can you see as it's brewing? I just do this, that's it. You leave this to cover and that brews it. You leave this for a few minutes and you can see, can you see the ginger is already incorporating with the tea leaves and it's starting to brew.
Wonderful.
Then can I have
Mommy, can I ask a question for you,
Yes.
please? What about those who don't have the tea leaves and just have the tea bags? What do
Yeah,
they? How do
the
you
same way you can use your tea bags, not because I just prefer tea leaves.
You're such an artist.
You can use your tea bags, and in your tea bags, all that you need is this. Can you see this? This is your tea. Can you see?
Yep.
This is just all the ginger bark. That's all.
Oh, nice.
So that doesn't go to waste. Don't throw away your ginger bark. Buy ginger. Use this for your tea, and then use the ginger and grate it in whatever your sauces or food you want to put this.
Oh, how artistic.
And with this, you'll have your straight ginger tea. And now could I have please this? This, as I said, today's meal is a dedication to my big mom, or Alhaja Agba, my mother's senior sister. This too. She doesn't take tea bags, no. And you have to give her a big bowl. She doesn't believe in using a little cup, teacup. I remember there was a time, I think I just had my second son, your brother.
Teach, shout out.
This was like 39 years ago. I know she loves a tea, and I made tea, and I brought the little cup. You know, the normal teacup. Could you please get me a teacup? One of the small ones.
Okay.
The teacup, and I brought that out, and she did this. She said, Olasimbo Abike, Tanlele, who is this for? I said, for you, mommy. He said, what? No. Go and get me a bowl, a big bowl, because when I drink tea, I want to be able to fill myself with my bread and egg. So I brought, even it was smaller than this, she said no. So today, as a dedication to her, I'm making what tea she likes. Could you please get the kettle again?
The kettle?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right.
need more hot water for this.
There it is.
Yes, into that.
And we tap it up.
That should do, so that we can have enough. You can still do a little bit more. A little bit more, yes, please.
She said that should do.
A little bit more.
A little more.
Yeah. And you can see she loves her tea very dark. It has to be very, very dark. This, and she prefers milk. And in Nigeria, we don't use the fresh milk or those ones, but we prefer peak milk. We call it peak milk because that's the brand. It's evaporated milk. We use that because that's thick enough, and that doesn't make your tea too liquidy. It doesn't make it too thick either, but it's very rich. It makes your tea very rich. When I want to drink milk and tea, I prefer that. This is a tea in a big teacup. This is even not big enough. She always loves it with milk, and the milk, as I said, is evaporated milk. And this is the tea I prefer. Like I showed you, I always love ginger tea. It's so easy to make. Use your ginger bag, add your tea leaf or tea bag, let it brew for 5 minutes, and it's ready to be served. With my tea, I prefer lemon. You can see I prefer sliced lemon and honey. This is my honey. And you can have your tea with sugar, lemon or without lemon. It's your preference. So now with all this set, let's get our egg so that we can dip in to the bread and the plates. And if you could please, if you want to slide it, if you want to put it in, whichever way you prefer. This is the plate for the egg.
Here's the egg. Okay.
Slide it, slide it, slide it. Can you see?
No.
Is it? I'm going to serve the tea. For this, because everything is mixed together, I'm just going to get a sieve to put it in and let everything get going. Mr. O, could you please add some cream to that?
Okay.
Oh, milk, I said, not cream. As much as you can get.
Go.
More, because this is for late grandma. Add more. She wants it as milky as possible. Yes.
Okay, there you go.
And this is to my late mother, Alhaja Abeni Owoniyi. This. Now I'm going to serve the egg. Olache, would you like to taste?
Oh, sure, man.
So before then, let me get my own tea ready.
Okay.
With this, you can use any seed. See, this is what I'm going to do. I always prefer just see this. There goes the tea. That's the ginger tea. And you can even smell it already. That's it. That should do. As I said, I prefer honey in my tea. So add the honey to it. Before then, I'll add my lemon first. Prefer 2 slices, or 1 should do. So I love my tea. Very, very tasty. There goes the honey. And this is what my ginger tea looks like. See? There goes ginger tea. All natural, all made, which anybody can make at home, and it's much easier and less expensive. It's more economical. At least you'll know what you're drinking.
All organic.
Exactly, yes. Thank you. All organic.
It works.
So now let's get ready with the bread and egg. And could you grab the bread, please? Yeah.
Here's that break.
Agege bread. In Nigeria, you can use knife. If you want to use knife, I prefer to use my knife. What are you doing? Oh, see, this is how we eat it. This is how we eat it. Do this. With this, you don't need any butter.
Soft.
See,
And yummy.
How about you?
Nice.
I'm some.
Okay, I'll have some soft bread.
Oh, so I should have this. And in Nigeria, you do this.
It's that break.
Do this. Get the egg with the bread. Can you see?
So the bread is your utensil. This way, boom. So need my fork and my spoon. Oh man, should I tease y'all? I did. Oh wow.
That's good.
Bon appetito.
And then I'm just going to wash this down, as you say in Nigeria. I'm washing it down with my tea. Oh, too bad you don't have tea.
It's a little move.
This, can you see? The aroma of the ginger in the tea, the lemon. You said you didn't want tea, now you are drinking mine.
Yeah, that's some good tea.
Can you see the tea? So, I would like to hear from you, everyone watching. Try your tea and let me know how it goes. And on that note,
We're bidding y'all bye-bye. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe please.
could you please subscribe? If you want to subscribe, it's a secret. I'll come and cook for you at home free. All you have to do, if you're outside Sydney, Australia, where I live,
You know what, Mom?
just buy me my plane ticket and I'll be there. It doesn't matter what, I'll bring everything to cook. Just buy the ticket. Once you subscribe, king, that's all, the bell jingling. And on that note, what we like to say, thanks for watching.
Thank everyone for watching, for tuning in, and for coming back.
Till then, we'll
Next
be
time.
back.
Yes.
Wow.
Goodbye, y'all. Signing out.
Dúró, yọ ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mí mi. Ọbẹ̀ yín ta sánsán. Mọ́mí are the real MVP. Real MVP. Mọ́mí are the real MVP. Real MVP.